I would say a president saying that some of the problems in the Middle East are, quote, bumps in the road is extraordinarily out of touch when you have a U.S. ambassador's remains scraped off the streets of Benghazi, 20,000 killed in Syria. You've got Israel, our closest ally in the Middle East, in open, basically verbal warfare between their leader and our leader. You can go around the entire region. It's mass chaos. Our troops getting gunned down by supposed allies every day in Afghanistan. These aren't bumps in the roads. This is an absolute mess.
Part of the issue that you've raised here. Front page story in the New York Times today, above the fold, in Arab Spring, finds a sharp test. You go into the body of the story, and you find this paragraph. The tensions between Mr. Obama and the Gulf states, both American and Arab diplomats say, derive from an Obama character trait. He has not built many personal relationships with foreign leaders. Quote, he's not good with personal relationships. That's not what interests him, said one United States diplomat. But in the Middle East, those relationships are essential. The lack of them deprives D.C. of the inability to influence leadership decisions. That is at the core, I think, of a lot of what we're talking about. Tony Blair is going to be on later. Right. When you speak with Tony Blair, you can extract from him that he has developed personal relationships with people in the Middle East, with leaders in the Middle East. It seems that this president has been unable to do that, and it's critical.
He hasn't tried, just like he hasn't tried with a lot of members on the Hill in both parties, and you hear it from both parties. We've been hearing John Meacham for several years that this president will go to a country, give a speech, and then leave. And I've heard from one diplomat after another, it's as if he thinks the speech itself is the ends, and not a means to the ends, which, of course, is completely opposite of what George H.W. Bush did throughout his entire life.
I'm not sure.